Shulman used to run the IRS, and now he doesn't. But in the meantime, when he was there, when he overlapped the Bush administration over to the Obama administration, he had managed to log in 157 visits to the White House, which is staggering because he doesn't remember a single one, except for the one time he brought his family to an Easter egg roll.
As Karl Rove has pointed out, that translates to about once every 9 days that he was visiting the White House. So, of course, it's logical to ask, what was he doing at the White House so much? That is an incredible amount of visits. Obviously, they must have been working on something or some major project. Some people have suggested perhaps it was Obamacare that the IRS would be overseeing part of how that's implemented.
Or it could be a concerted effort to crack down on Tea Party and Patriot organizations. But
I don't think they're going to admit that. Yeah, but, you know, if it was about Obamacare or the economy, two gigantic things that we were worried about at the time, he should have mentioned that. But instead he goes, Easter egg roll? It seemed kind of odd. Meanwhile,
he was smug and condescending the whole time. You just wanted to slap him.
Well, he did appear that way. We've got an interview with the fella who used to be the IRS top dog. Here he is talking about how he, when Mark Everson was the IRS commissioner, how he handled investigations, and also that tying the IRS to Obamacare is a big mistake. Here he is.
What we did do at the time was we had, you may remember this, Bill, in the 04 and the 06 election cycle, there were allegations that C3s and churches were organizing on the conservative side in Ohio, and there are always allegations that inner city churches are politicking for the Democratic side. I did commission a special unit within this same tax-exempt group to look at these allegations. And what I find is so disturbing about the current situation is we spooled up a group and they took a look at these activities. It's not the front end process, the determinations. What happens in Cincinnati is they look at these applications for exempt status when they come in. What I'm talking about is complaints that came in. Last year I testified before the ISA committee and I expressed a concern about the service being wrapped up in the Affordable Care Act because just the conversation we're having right now, it can create a perception that the IRS's duties have somehow changed to such a degree that they lose their historic independence. And every commissioner knows once you walk in those doors at 1111 Constitution, you've got to assume a total independence.
You do. All right, more on that later. Meanwhile, Steve.